The battle is on in the governing party, and the focal point is the power utility, Eskom. President Cyril Ramaphosa's announcement that there would be no load shedding until the 13th of January turned out wrong, and this put the spotlight on those tasked with advising him on the issue. The second in command, David Mabuza, didn't mince his words when he questioned the advice given to the president. He laid the blame squarely on the minister and the board, and the weekend NEC will tackle the issue head on.
This National Working Committee, NEC, and ultimately the Lekgotla, when the NWC will be planning and laying out a program that the NEC will ultimately have to adopt, which now takes us to the Lekgotla. The Lekgotla start on the 19th and the 20th. Key amongst the issues that will be discussed is what we've already written out. Remember when we issued a statement welcoming the resignation of Jabu Mabuza, we also said that the NEC that will be sitting, including the Lekgotla, would have high on the agenda the issue of SOEs, to also assess if SOEs are indeed delivering on what they are expected to be doing.
In a sign of simmering divisions, the ANC stalwarts this week came out in defense of Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan and the President, saying the real target was the President. The ANC has reiterated that the appointment and removal of ministers remains the President's prerogative.
Pravin Gordhan and stepping down, and the calls that are made, who makes the call? And then that is what is important. What our people want is a functioning Eskom, and a functioning Eskom require all the ingredients, leadership, management, and all of that. And those issues have been dealt with. I've got no locus standi to judge my colleagues and make a call on them, because you can equally call for me to step down tonight.
One political analyst believes the ANC is weak and government is failing to make decisive decisions under President Cyril Ramaphosa. Lekgotla Mnguni also says the minister, Pravin Gordhan, has not done well in public enterprises, with Eskom failing to generate electricity and SAA being in shambles.
Even with issues such as Eskom, because the president doesn't want to accept perhaps that the person in charge of the state-owned enterprises, in the minister Pravin Gordhan, has not done an excellent job, and he needs to review where his challenges have been in the main, especially given that there's been some time for reforms, but there have also been complaints either from board members or resigning executives that there's a sense of interference. How does this interference manifest itself and has compromised governance of these state-owned enterprises? So I think there has to be political responsibility taken.
The sluggish economy and current state of affairs will come under the spotlight at the NEC Lekgotla this weekend. With Jabu Mabuza out, the focus now shifts to his replacement. It would appear sections of business are not happy with the interim chairperson, Prof. Malekgapuru Makgoba. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.